In a village, there were two young brothers named Jack and Ethan who always walked through the forest to go to school. The forest path was frightening, with the fear of wild animals. The villagers often talked about seeing a ghostly figure called Three-Headed in the forest at night. They believed that the ghost lived in the old oak tree in the middle of the forest. When the brothers returned home from school, it was sometimes already dark. They felt a strange fear when they reached the oak tree. Sometimes, they even heard strange sounds, but no one knew where the sounds came from. Jack, the older brother, was brave and responsible. He always took care of Ethan and gave him courage. Ethan, the younger brother, was a bit timid but had deep inner strength. He always listened to his brother and trusted him completely. One day, while returning from school, Jack and Ethan were late. The sky was cloudy, and it was getting dark. They nervously walked towards the oak tree. When they got close, they heard a strange sound, like someone crying for help. Jack held Ethan's hand and said, "Did you hear that? Are we okay?" Ethan, scared, replied, "We will be fine, brother. Mom is waiting for us. We need to get home quickly." But their minds were not at ease. They looked towards the oak tree and saw a dark shadow moving. The shadow had red eyes. Holding each other's hands tightly, they moved forward. Suddenly, a strong gust of wind blew, making the oak leaves shake. Their throats were dry with fear. Jack gathered his courage and started singing a song their mother had taught them. "We belong bravest hunter family. Our swords need to kill some monsters tonight. Did anyone around here come and let's fight?" With the sound of the song, the dark shadow slowly disappeared. The brothers felt more at ease. That moment of fear and emotional stress had made them braver. The next day, they shared their experience with their friends at school. Everyone was amazed. The story spread through the village, and everyone talked about the brothers' bravery. But the story did not end there. One night, Ethan had to walk through the forest path alone. Jack was sick and resting at home. Ethan strengthened his mind and walked bravely through the forest. When he reached the oak tree, he saw the dark shadow again. This time, Ethan faced his fear and walked forward, singing the same song. Suddenly, the dark shadow surrounded Ethan. Though filled with fear, Ethan did not lose his courage. At the same moment, Jack, feeling uneasy, went out to search for Ethan. When he reached the oak tree, he saw Ethan fighting the dark shadow. Jack shouted, "Brother, don't be afraid, I am with you." Jack's voice gave Ethan more courage. Together, they sang the song and defeated the shadow. But the dark shadow was not just a ghost, it was a symbol of their own fear. The brothers realized that fear is something created in our minds, and it must be faced. However, Ethan's brave act left him deeply wounded. Jack carried Ethan home. The villagers, admiring their bravery, helped treat Ethan's injuries. Though hurt, Ethan never gave in to fear. This event spread a big message in the village: facing fear is true bravery. The story of the brothers lived on in the hearts of the villagers, and their courage continued to inspire everyone.